Hello everyone, I am Karen A. Villanueva and today I am going to discuss the topic of Suggestopedia, which is one of the language arts teaching method. What do you know about the Suggestopedia teaching method? Now, I have the meanings of each word that will give you an idea or hint if what really Suggestopedia is. Stimulates the whole person and thus blocks, goes rapidly forward, gives creative solution, encourages relaxation, strengthens self-image, talks to all the senses, optimizes learning, propagates talent, enhances learning, dramatizes material, includes pictures, music, and movement, addresses the whole person. What is Suggestopedia? Suggestopedia is the study of these suggestive factors in a learning situation. A teaching method based on the idea how the human brain works and how we learn most effectively. It includes a rich sensory learning, a positive expectation of success, and the use of a varied range of methods like dramatized, text, music, active participation in songs, and games. So it is a teaching method which is based on a modern understanding of how the human brain works and how we learn most effectively. Suggestopedia is used in different fields, but mostly in the field of foreign language learning. Suggestopedia has been called a pseudoscience. It strongly depends on the trust that students develop towards the method by simply believing it works. According to Luzanov, Suggestopedia can be compared to a placebo. Luzanov himself admits that Suggestopedia can be compared to a placebo. He argues, however, that placebo are indeed effective. Georgy Luzanov. So, he is known as the father of accelerated learning. Suggestopedia was originally developed in 1970s by the Bulgarian psychotherapist and educator Georgy Luzanov on July 22, 1926 at Sofia, Bulgaria to May 6, 2012. Suggestopedia is based on his early 1960s study of suggestion, which is called as Suggestology. As what I've mentioned, Suggestopedia is a teaching method developed by Georgy Luzanov. According to him, learning is a matter of attitude, not aptitude. So the purpose of Suggestopedia is to make students reach communicative competence, which is the goal of students of second language. Its goal is to accelerate the process of language learning. Classroom setup. These are some of the Suggestopedia classroom setup. So, first, armchair, light is comfortable, everything is bright and colorful, posters, music. As what you observed from classroom setups 1 to 5, the physical surroundings and atmosphere in classroom are vital factors to make sure that the students feel comfortable and confident. So, in terms of music, there should be a special kind of music to increase the stage of relaxation among students. Calm music, especially Baroque one, is being played as the background music. Sixth, the teacher speaks confidently. The teacher leads the class in various activities involving dialogue. So, some examples of these various activities that involves dialogue are question and answer, repetition, and translation. So next is the teacher should integrate indirect positive suggestion. Of course, there is no limit to what you can do into the learning situation. Next is classroom techniques. So first, fine arts. One of the ways the students' mental reserves are stimulated is through the integration of the fine arts, music, drama, or painting. Next is enjoy your learning or enjoy the learning. The teacher gives the students the impression that learning is easy and enjoyable. It's the desire that the students achieve the state of infantilization so that they will be more open to learning. Next is choose a new identity. This enhances the students' feeling of security and allows them to be more open. Lastly, positive suggestions. So there are two kinds, direct and indirect suggestion. Roles of the teacher, learner, and materials. Teacher roles is the source of all the information. So, teachers provides all the information that the learner needs for successful results. Next is shows confidence, respect, and encourages face-to-face exchange and activity participation. So, for example, the teacher should act as a real partner to students participating in activities such as game and songs naturally and genuinely. In the concert session, for example, they should fully include classical art into their behaviors. Of course, the teachers are expected to be skilled in acting, singing, and psychotherapeutic techniques. Learner roles. Respect and trust the teacher. Consequent students feel more comfortable, secure, and they learn better. So, in short, the learner's role in this method is to participate in every activity that it requires as the teacher provides all the information as well as the materials. How to teach using Suggestopedia. Traditional books cannot be used in Suggestopedic class since they fail to present content and grammar following the function of the human brain. The way they present information is not according to the real way the human brain processes information. The whole has to be adapted to be used in Suggestopedic class. It is hard to work, but the final results are worth it. In practice, the lesson of Suggestopedia consisted of 3 phases at first, then it has developed into 4 phases as lots of experiments were done. So first, introduction. The teacher teaches the material in a playful manner instead of analyzing lexis and grammar of the text in a directive manner. Second, concert session. So there are 2 kinds, active and passive. In the active session, the teacher reads with intoning as selected music is played. Occasionally, the students read the text together with the teacher and listen only to the music as the teacher pauses at particular moments. So, while the passive session is done calmly. Third is elaboration. The students sing classical songs and play games while the teacher acts more like a consultant. And lastly, production. Here, the students spontaneously speak and interact in the target language without interruption or correction. Advantages of Suggestopedia. First, students feel more relaxed. This method emphasizes a safe, comfortable space in which students feel relaxed and at ease in which they will enjoy learning. Second, language learning comes more effective than method. Third, they learn 3 or 4 times quicker than conventional method. So Lozanov claimed that by using this method, they can learn a language approximately 3 to 5 times as quickly as through conventional teaching method. Fourth, there is an effective atmosphere. So Suggestopedic techniques definitely increase students' motivation and improve the class atmosphere. Fifth, activates mental potential and students feel responsible for their own language. This teaching methods focuses on how to deal with relationship between mental potential and learning ability, and it is very appropriate to use teaching speaking for young language learners. Disadvantages of Suggestopedia. So there are 3 disadvantages of Suggestopedia teaching method. So first, some can find classical music boring and irritating than stimulating. Second, exaggerating of rhythm may be perceived odd and illogical. There may be physical. Third, financial and environmental limitations. In summary, learning is facilitated by environment and music. Here, students were exposed to an exceptional classroom arrangement with music, decorations, and so forth. Indeed, this method proposed a different way of learning that is not usual and not common. Teacher makes sure that they must create a relaxing and comfortable environment through music. Next is teacher is the authority. So teacher is important in the classroom. In fact, they are treated as the authority. So the teacher becomes a figure of authority by displaying self-confidence, acting ability, and a highly positive attitude. Psychological barriers are removed. It is also claimed to act by lowering a learner's affective filter, or in other words, by removing distractions or negative feelings which may inhibit language learning. And in-text target language and its native language are given. That would be all about my discussion on Suggestopedia's language arts teaching method. I hope you learned something and that the information be useful for you.